getting started with Amazon ads does not have to be complicated. One of the biggest challenges for new sellers is not actually launching this campaign. It's understanding the numbers that appear once the campaign is actually running. And so if you've ever looked at the metrics like your ACOS, your click-through rate, your impressions, and wonder what do they actually mean? I know what they technically mean, but I don't know how to apply them. You're not alone. In this video, I'm going to go through exactly how you should set up your first Amazon ad inside the advertising console, and then I'm going to walk you through the key metrics that you should monitor once your campaign is actually live. What's going on? My name is Nick Hall. I am an entrepreneur and an expert in the Amazon space. I help better for you CPG brands scale on Amazon. If you want to learn how to grow your brand the right way, from strategy to execution, you're in the right place. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the first step. We are going to be creating a campaign. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit the hamburger up here, and you're going to go down to Advertising and then Campaign Manager. It's going to open up in a new tab. From the main menu in the advertising console, we're going to that Campaign Manager and selecting Create a Campaign, which is going to be right here. Click Create Campaign. Now for this example, what we're going to do is we're going to do a sponsored product campaign, which is the most common and beginner-friendly format on Amazon. It also is about 85 to 90% of the space on Amazon. So this is going to be the most common thing. When you're starting, always start with this. The first thing you're going to want to do is name your campaign. Now, what I have is I've got a tool here that kind of shows you how your campaign should be named. So I always start with what the brand name is. So we would start with like Nick's brand. And then we're going to have any custom things. So if you're doing a rank campaign or anything like that, you can put that right in there. And you can do this right here as a name preview of whatever it may be. You'd put the actual SKU in there. So if the SKU is 1, 2, 3, 4, you'd put that in there. And right away, you would have this right here. Click here, and this will be the ad group name and the campaign name, okay? The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go through and see where is this, Amazon and Beyond, Amazon Business. I usually will pick Amazon and Beyond. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick a product here. And so for this sake, I'm just going to add this product. Make sure it's the right one that you actually want to go after. And then what we're going to do is go after the targeting type. So there's automatic campaigns and there's manual campaigns. For a majority of these, we're going to go after a manual. We're going to go after a keyword set. I usually am going to enter a list, and I'm going to say peanut sauce for this specific product, and to tell you the suggested bid, the bid that you're bidding, and so you can go low end, high end. Again, low end is going to be for those that are not going to be shown as high. If you bid really, really high, you're probably going to show up top of search. So we're going to then save through that. So now you've gone through all of that, you can choose to negate or do anything there. Choose a dynamic up and down. My typical that I like to use here is dynamic down bids only. And you can choose your placements. This is from the campaign structure. And this right here, we're going to make sure that we paste this exactly as we did. I like campaign and ad group name to be the same because of it. And then you choose your budget. I like to start with $20 daily budget just because this is going to give it enough data that we're going to be in a good spot. And then I just want to launch the US right there. Then what we're going to go through and do is we're going to go ahead and launch this campaign. So now that your campaign is actually live, the next step is understanding the main metrics inside Amazon's advertising console and what those numbers are actually telling you. So we're going to go through here and show you the exact one. So once you're on this dashboard again, you're going to go through here and you're going to click columns, you're going to customize the columns, and you're going to make sure that you select all and keep them here. Now, when you get deeper in this, you'll start choosing which ones you actually want. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. I like doing impressions high to low. We can look, typical date range that I like going through is last 30 days, but you may change depending on how much data you have going in there. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to look at here is impressions. Impressions is how much has this been delivered to others. This, if they're low, this could mean that your bids are too low, your targeting is too narrow, it isn't high enough search volume, or maybe your budget's limited to the exposure. The next thing that we're going to go through is the clicks. Okay, so it goes impressions, and if there's impressions, we're going to get a certain amount of click-through rate to then get the clicks. This one's fairly obvious to what many would know. This is going to tell you whether your listing and placement are actually attracting the attention. This is how relevant is your product, is the price right, is the product main image look correct, are the reviews in a good spot. When we're getting the clicks, it's based on a click-through rate. So this 16,000 over the 6.2 million will come out to your click-through rate, 0.26%. The average on Amazon is somewhere around 0.4%. So that's just gives you a metric. If it's below that, it's not necessarily great. If it's above it, so like this one down here is really good. This one's a little bit lower. So you may want to look at that. And this could be for multiple different things that are going on. If your click-through rate is low, this is where we're talking about main image may not be strong, your title may not be clear, your reviews may be low, your pricing may be too high, or your ad just isn't appearing in the right searches based off of what you're going after. The next one that I really like looking at is going to be your ACOS. And this right here is all going to be relative to the industry that you're in. The ACOS measures how much spend on ads generates the dollars of sales. So for example, if you spend $20 on ads and generate $100 in sales, your ACOS is 20%. This is going to help you figure out the efficiency of this. Now, it gets much more complex, but for the sake of this video, we're going to keep it at that. And the next one that we're going to look at is sales, which is dollar sales. This is what everyone's looking for. You're looking to grow your account. You're looking to expand. This one campaign is bringing in $28,000 a month off of this. Sales are showing the total revenue generated directly from your ads. This should help you determine whether your campaign is actually contributing to the growth of your whole account. So the real value here comes from understanding how all of these metrics work together. So for example, you've got high impressions and low clicks, means your ad isn't compelling enough. Your product may need to be more relevant. You need to look into, are the keywords that we're targeting, products that we're targeting, actually relevant to our product. If you have high clicks and low sales, it could indicate that there's a listing issue, that there's conversion rate, obviously, whether it's price, reviews, the product, whatever it may be, consumers are not going after. The other one could be high ACOS. Now, with high ACOS, this one has two different factors with it usually. It's your cost per click and your conversion rate. So it may suggest that either your bids are too aggressive, you're targeting these refinement, or you need to convert even better. These are all super, super important factors in order to start seeing the success of your ACOS drop down even lower. If your conversion is really low and been consistently low with a number of sales on it, that means that it probably is not a relevant term. So to make this super easy for you, I've created a downloadable Amazon Ads Metrics Decision Guide, okay? This is going to summarize the key metrics we talked about, and it's going to provide a simple reference for interpreting your numbers and deciding what actions need to be taken. So you can download this right here, this deep dive on all of this, down in the link below. Now, if you're getting started with Amazon ads, understand these metrics will help you monitor your campaigns with confidence and smarter optimization decisions. If you're planning to launch your first campaign or you're already running ads, let me know in the comments. And if you're currently running ads or preparing your first launch, let me know. I'm happy to help in any way possible.